The originally innocent POP was drawn as an exhibitionist. In fact, it is all the result of the author deliberately doing it to highlight the protagonist. You know, in the setting, Pop is just a simple and lovely high school student, but under the author's pen, she has two different personas. During the day, Pop dresses simply and looks kind and lovely, but as soon as it's night, she transforms into a succubus dressed in revealing clothes. Even in the first episode of My Hero Academia Vigilantes, Pop was inexplicably hijacked by street punks. The filthy words that the punks said to her made people feel very uncomfortable. The reason why the author insisted on drawing her like this is actually to set off Kaido's righteous heart, and it is indeed the case. When Pop was in danger, Kaido took action decisively, although he finally managed to save Pop with the help of others, but this undoubtedly changed the image of Kaido as a weak and incompetent loser that he gave to the audience when he first appeared. And Poppy is clearly a justice idol, but the author described her quirk as extremely weak. It's just that she can jump a little higher than ordinary people. In contrast, the male protagonist Kaido, his quirk seems ordinary on the surface, but in fact, his combat power is very strong. The author set it up like this for the later part of the anime, so that Kaido can more conveniently play the hero and save the beauty, thereby making Poppy completely fall in love with the protagonist Caillou Kaido. Obviously, one is the male protagonist and the other is the female protagonist, but the gap between their settings is so huge. It's hard not to think that the author did it deliberately. The purpose is to use the image of a weak and delicate beauty to set off the heroic image of the protagonist Kaido. In addition to this, the reason why the author portrays the character like this is very likely to attract male audiences. After all, as a justice idol, Poppy, whether in the anime or outside the anime, her popularity is much higher than that of other characters. A large part of the reason for this is the contrast between the image of an innocent high school girl and the image of a revealingly dressed succubus. The sense of contrast formed between the two. But no matter what the reason is for the author, portraying a high school girl as a revealingly dressed succubus still makes people feel that it's a bit inappropriate.